Hello teachers, happy to be back with you again. I just want to share a very interesting experience with you. A couple of years back, when I was walking through the corridors of a school, I observed a classroom was a bit noisy, not much but a bit noisy. I just walked into the classroom to find what was happening, and I found that the teacher was totally engaged with the children. The children were found in groups, the children were reacting with each other, they were collaborating with each other, and I just initiated a conversation with the teacher, and she told me that was a flipped classroom. It was interesting. I'm sure all of you have heard this term flipped classroom. Flipped classroom is a different model of a classical classroom. In a normal classroom, we bring the textbook, we provide the content, we deliver the pedagogy, we try to explain to the students, we start giving instructions to the students what they have to do, they go back home and start doing their work, whatnot. But in a flipped classroom, the content is sent to the children in advance, either through the email or WhatsApp or whatever technological methods that you have, by which the content is provided to the learner in advance. And the learner engages in a process of self-learning. That's a first advantage of a good flipped classroom, that the learning happens by the children at home, and it is a process of self-learning. And the content that is being sent is not a copy of the textual material, or not something which is downloaded from an e-portal and then communicated to the learner. But a good teacher articulates and designs the content in such a way that once a child goes through the content, it provokes the child to think, it provides some questions to the child to understand and get back to the classroom and ask the teacher why this is so, how it is so, and a number of other questions come through. So when the child comes back, the teacher doesn't redo the textual material, but opens up the classroom for a quiz, for an interaction, for probably a small project to be done by a group of children, for a collaborative discussion, for a debate, and a number of other activities that could happen in the classroom. And teacher is a part and parcel of each of the activities in a rotating manner, and you find that she engages with the entire group of children. In this process, there is a co-construction of knowledge. There is a social construction of knowledge. Now, everybody has an access to knowledge. Everybody has a desire to extend the quantum and the quality of knowledge that they have. So, a flipped classroom is an excellent model in which the self-learning happens, thinking skills are provoked, activities happen, collaboration between the children happen, peer learning takes place, teacher-led learning takes place, and yet it provides a number of opportunities to assess the children in context. In other words, it facilitates diagnosis of the learning capacity of the children, the learning quality of the children, and so that the teacher can address and customize learning to the needs of each and every child or to a group, and also gives the feedback to the teacher how her conceptual delivery has led to empowerment of learning. I think that's a good idea. Probably when you go back to your class next time, you could think of delivering the content to the children well in advance and then get your classes back. And the moment you enter the class next time, the children will say, "Ma'am, quiz." And that's going to be the interesting aspect of your class. Thank you.